Namaste.
Namaste, Ravi.
How are you?
Fine, very fine. I am.
So, can you please tell about yourself? Who are you? What's your name and where you
Yeah.
come from?
So I call Jerome Chaumie. I am from France, and I came in India for a long time, for more than 20 years. But in France, my passion, my job, all my life is dedicated for violin and to teach violin. I was learning when I was child, around 8. So now I am 67, so I have time to practice.
That's nice. Great. So, as you know, I already told you that myself, Ravi Tripathi, and I'm working on the music channel called Baba, the School of Music. And through these channels, we are trying to teach or to let people know about music and try to explain everyone that the music is not to be only a master, is also to get your inner peace. You can heal yourself if you do the music. No one need to be a master. Just 20 minutes a day of practicing whatever instrument, vocal you pick, and you can be a doctor of your own self. So that's our aim. But today you are here, and we're gonna talk about violin because we don't have any videos of violin on our channel. So can you also please tell me a little bit about violin, like where it's come from, when it's come, like how since how long it's been using in music, and like more about violins and violin, a little bit about history. And I
Yes.
don't want too much, but just a little bit of information.
First thing, violin is a very simple instrument. It's very simple.
Mm-hmm.
There is only 4 string.
Okay.
No any place to put the finger. You have to
Yeah,
choose
that's
your
very
place.
difficult.
Yeah. And with this 4 string, you can have all the notes. It's very easy to play fast, slow, no problem. And we have a bow, and the bow is a very important part of violin because it depends the way you can express your feeling by the bow. And you can see this is horse hair.
So
Yeah.
this is really horsehair.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's simple instrument, but it's why it's not so easy to catch because not like a clavier.
Mm.
Yeah. The time where he was the most famous was around in Europe, was around 17th century, 18th century. In Italy, it was they create the violin at this time.
Wow.
And so beautiful instrument was doing. Actually, they are always playing, and it's like a diamond. This instrument, and when you play some instrument like that, you feel because the sonority is so touch immediately.
Wow.
And these people, Stradivarius, they built this violin, and many composer in this time. So while I was playing, one of the most famous composer from Italy is called Vivaldi, Antonio Vivaldi, and he make for it was teacher. He was teacher, so he want to compose for student.
Wow.
Yes, it's music like that. Compose and they play in the church, they play everywhere.
Wow, that's amazing. When there is no fret, like usually when you play guitar or when you play, the sitar in Indian instrument, you have a fret there, so it's easy to understand where to play all the notes like do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, si, do, or sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, But like it seems very hard to play here those notes because there is no frets.
Yes.
And
It is, if you take time, it's not very difficult. because the fret you have inside your ear. Your ear will say to you that you have good or not. So it's not a real difficulty, but you learn how to put your hand on the string, and there is a different place for the hand, and with this different place you can easily find the note. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So without fret, it's not so difficult to you use your ear all the time.
Wow.
It's like equilibrist on the balance, and if you're good here, you will find the good place.
Wow. So it means you're learning about notes at the same time you're learning about how to play violin. It's quite difficult. Like we also in India we have sarangi, sarod, excuse me, many more instruments like that, which is quite difficult. So that's great to know about a little bit of history. I would like to know, like, so, what age you are playing?
I was starting 8. I was 8.
Wow.
Because
Quite
in my
long.
family, every children, because my father liked music, so he gives this big gift to play instrument. Me, it was a violin, and my
Wow.
sister another instrument. So
Wow.
it was
amazing.
no question for that.
How old are you? You said 60 something?
67,
Wow. Amazing.
amazing.
You're playing a
It's
long time, you know?
Yes.
That's amazing that you still carry on. Because I know in France it's very difficult to live and it's very expensive, and as well with music it's very, very difficult. So, but you keep carrying on, this is more important, you know? So I understand violin is a very close instrument for you, it's like your family member.
Yeah.
So, I would like to know, can you please tell me who was your teacher when you learned in Europe, or like you only if your father teach you, or you learned also with some other teachers?
Yes, I go in music school, and I have private teacher. It was private, so it was not conservatory.
Okay.
It's why I was not on the goal to be musician at the beginning. It was I was in college, and after I want to start to be medical doctor, but my instrument catch me, and I say no, I want to play violin.
Yeah, like many other students nowadays is that happening now.
Yeah.
So, like, when did you did your first performance with violin, if you remember?
I remember the first performance.
Yes.
Yes, it was. I was 10, something like that,
Wow. So after 2 years you start to perform.
because it was obliged to play some music in front of the parents of the teacher, and I was on the stage,
Wow.
and I was so ashamed, and my legs were like this.
Yes.
And only
Wow.
the big teacher will listen to me say, "Oh, he's very sensible and very musician,"
Wow.
but I was not so playing so good. So I feel that.
Well, every musicians we always feel we never did better. You know, we always look for more better.
Yeah. It's,
So wow. And since how long you been coming to India?
we came from 2019, so 20 years.
20 years.
20
Wow.
years, and each year, not always each year, but mostly each year, we came. And in India, because I always want to learn every style in violin. So before I came in India, I was practicing like classical, like I was playing, but in the same time, because it was my own way, I play always traditional way for violin. So Irish, Balkan, Swedish, and music for dance in France, everything I want to play. So Tsigan music. So automatically when I came in India, I want to listen and to learn.
Indian style.
Yes. And I learn Indian music by your way, Ravi. Because you find me my Indian Guruji.
Thank
So
you.
I don't
still
feel
remember
bad.
that
Yeah,
the
yeah.
first year like 20 years ago when we meet.
Yeah. You find immediately my. It was like wow. And we. I study with Sukhdev Mishra, he's very beautiful musician, and he teach me for now from in 2005 I start, so like here 15 years.
Yeah,
But Indian music, it's a big matter.
big matter, yes.
It's not to play the finger because I know that, but to be in the mood and in the rhythm and to improvise. So it's not a small thing.
Okay, I don't want to take your too much time, but I would like to know if you like can play a little bit of each style when you have learned. Like if you play Irish, how it sounds. If you play, Balkan, how it sounds. If you play Indian, like a little bit.
Little bit.
Yeah.
Irish.
That's nice. And some.
Romanian.
That's nice. You know.
Swedish.
Swedish, please. Nice. And you know some other style?
Tsigan music.
Yes, why not? And something other? If you know any other style,
Yeah. Greg.
please.
Greg. And Arabian.
Please. also like Persian? This could be
Yes.
also Persian, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
And is in Turkey they have a different style, or Greece different style, or if each different country they take on their way, or how does those style goes?
I don't understand what you want to say.
Now, I was just wondering if the style of like if each country have their own way
Yeah.
of to use
play.
it, to play
Technical.
technically.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this Arabian music, I learn with my friend with from Morocco.
Okay.
So he learned me how to play.
Okay.
But what I play, like Romanian music, it was very the style of Romanian. What I
Okay.
play Irish music, it was exactly the style of Irish music. But if you want to learn really one style, you can go in one village and learn this style.
Wow. That's amazing.
This is the way. Because there is so many way.
So after playing so long and you're playing many different style, you're also playing from last 15 years. You're learning Indian style. What is the most special way? What is the most special style for you? And what is most difficult? You know, like what do you think is the most best or special or difficult? Like
It's not easy question.
it's not easy question.
Yeah, because when I play, I feel always a pleasure. So even, but some, I think classical, Western classical is so big matter. So you can take your life on that. When I met Indian music, it's the same thing. Yes, because with traditional style, you have to know the one song, and if you know one song, you can repeat. So this is not so difficult. But if you want to improvise, if you want to make a concert, this is like in classical, you have to so big music. This is more difficult.
Can you play a small piece of Indian classical music? Some like.
I have not Indian violin,
No
because
problem.
Indian is not the same tune.
Yes. This is
Yeah, yeah.
No problem. Then
Yeah.
we'll do it another.
Yes, yes. Kirvani.
Acha. Good. Very nice. Beautiful. Wow. Very nice. Beautiful. So I'll not take you too much time. I'll leave you alone. Thank you for this beautiful sessions. I'm really happy to get all different informations, and I hope the people who's gonna watch this video, they will be also happy and they will like it. And we're gonna meet soon, because I would like you to do some music like violin lessons for all the people who've been watching the Baba Music channel. And so we will see you soon.
Yes, yes.
Namaste.
Very soon.
Bye for now.
Thank you, Ravi.
Have a wonderful day.
Yes.